Well, hey everybody, just a short video to let you know what you may have already received or what's on the way. The first thing, of course, is the Cyanotype 30-pack. These are pre-treated pieces of fabric. They've got good instructions on the back, even exposure, 3 to 15 minutes. And of course, that's going to be determined on how strong the sun is and what you're exposing. Just like the paper, really, except it's just fabric. So that's one package. In a separate box, you're going to get these things. It's a contact frame. So there's a panel. This is just cardboard. You guys have a strong panel. Part of that was for shipping purposes to protect the glass. So you'll have a panel. You'll have your contact piece of glass, which is here, and also 4 pieces of film. This white comes off. This was designed for a printer. You pull that off, and the film, the transparency, is for stacking things or drawing on it. And I have included a painter oil pen in the kit too, and the reason is they're opaque and they'll block the light. And so when you first draw on it, you're going to have to put it aside and let it dry, because it'll smudge, which is kind of cool too, kind of a cool effect. And the secret, again, is it's opaque. This is Sharpie on the right, and then you can see the how opaque that is. That'll block light really nicely. The color doesn't matter. There are different colors in your kits. Different kits went out with different colors, but it doesn't make a difference. And the way, you, for example, you'd use a piece of film with the contact frame would be you would take your fabric. Now, I don't have a piece of fabric right now. We can just pretend like this is my fabric, and I can put it against my my panel for a nice tough substrate back here, like that, and then I can put the film down. Now, you know, if you reverse it, things are going to be backwards, but I don't even think it's going to make that much of a difference with this technique. And then contact print. Okay, if you have other objects that are thin enough, like, you know, this feather is pretty thin, you could even do things like that. Put your film on top or the feather under it, it doesn't matter. And then you could drop this down. Now, if the feather has a strong piece on it that's would cause the glass, you can see it's kind of wobbling here. You have to be careful because the binder clips can crack the glass. And really, sometimes just the weight of the glass is enough for contact, you know. However, for extra contact, again, you can use these binder clips, and they just clip on to the edges here. Probably it's going to show in the print, but that's okay, part of the process. Another idea is you can cut your fabric into pieces, little strips, and make for smaller test strips. And so, you can also, if you can lean it up, if you want to direct it toward the sun, you can put something behind the panel. All right, so you get 4 binder clips, the contact frame, some film, no feathers. Didn't put feathers in there. And the pen. And again, the pen, just like your silver pen, you are when you open it up, it's going to be white, and you have to push down. It's like spring-loaded until you get flow, and then you get these wonderful thick lines. And it looks like it'll never dry, but it will. Just give it time, and it'll air dry. So this one's earlier, and it's fine. The last thing is Fabri-Tac. If you're not going to sew and you'd still like to attach things and not bother with sewing, you can glue some panels together. If you find some panels would make a nice diptych or a triptych or a quilt, you could actually try to tack them together. You've got a smaller bottle than this, but it's the same product designed to bond fabrics. Okay, have fun, and I'm going to try some exposures too with you from here. at Mary Baldwin, and I'll share what I find out, and we'll all kind of share our discoveries and what we're creating. Okay, thanks.